Hello, everyone. Welcome to Puzzle Wednesday, Friday mode. It's a Puzzle Wednesday of weeks that begin on Tuesday, you would say. It's the middle of that kind of week. We're out here. We're going to be playing a little bit of Sen-Know. I'm your host, Rats. Joining me on the microphone tonight, I have a whole clown car worth of people. Please welcome Deca.
Hello.
Color Thief.
Y'all better be ready for this tonight.
And Eggy.
Hello.
And we may have a juicy wandering in and out. Your TO tonight is Masa Queen. We're going to head right on over to the game capture zone right now. Wonk. We can look at the funny kaleidoscope background while Masa starts calling some matches. This was made with a one of the attract mode texts that crops up.
Oh my god, it's beautiful.
That's sick. That's actually pretty cool.
All right. So our first stream match. Oh, nope. Okay. I'm confused. Our first stream match game is going to be between Roderick and Doomstruck. So Roderick has played this game quite a bit, but I don't know if he's kept up to date on the latest meta developments. So this game has changed metas, I want to say about like 4 or 5 times or more. People finding a bunch of different things. They tend to revolve around 2 big concepts, one of which is the Ikokeshi chain in column 6, where you can repeatedly chain single clears in order to flood both boards worth of garbage. And this intertwines with our second concept, which is stall and defense. So anytime you have an R piece, you can stick it with one end facing down and it will just clear through garbage. You can just create a wall of them. And so by creating an Ikokeshi chain that floods your own board with garbage, you can extend your chain by consuming your own defense, by having the garbage land into it. That, of course, leaves you with less defense in case your opponent is sending incoming garbage. Like, that's a little scary. And it's totally normal to die because you don't have enough defense in your chain. An interesting wrinkle about this game that's very different from any other puzzle game you've probably played is that every step, every link of a chain can receive garbage. After every chain link, if you have damage in your queue, it'll spawn on your board, which is like wild. I can't think of any other puzzle game that does that. And so you're going to be spending a decent amount of time like sizing up your opponent's board, trying to figure out what is the amount of pressure that I have to send to my opponent, such that it'll knock past their defense without killing yourself in response. Is really an incredible game, and I think you're gonna really dig it. We're getting into Hot Rod v Doomstruck. Roderick showing us off how to build an Ikokeshi chain. It's literally just a bunch of R brackets in the right hand corner. Roderick's also building a little bit of defense, but unfortunate unit of garbage landing in column 2. That is super annoying. Roderick is playing a bit faster. They will find a little bit of pressure. Oh no! So there's only a
set number of pieces you can place when you have the R brackets in the corner, or they will just start cashing themselves in.
Yeah. Doomstruck's out of defense.
Oh, unfortunately, he gets stuck to the umbrella. I don't exactly know what causes it. Sometimes the pieces just get stuck at the top and don't fall down.
So if a unit of garbage spawns and touches one of the edges, it will stay there.
It has to come to rest on one of the border areas. So something would have been in column, well, I don't know how many units tall it is. What is this, 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 units tall. So if there's stuff in column 8 and garbage lands on top, the stuff in row 9 would then, get stuck to the ceiling.
Yep.
I am so lost.
Well, Roderick's sending over the big chain pretty soon. And Doomstruck looks pretty okay.
Explanation is sometimes Sen-Know stuff just happens.
Yeah, Roderick has a very good defensive build here. Unfortunately, oh, okay, he got lucky. Didn't get the Sen-Know.
Whoa. Okay, Roderick's got enough.
Just
I think
barely.
Both players were dead on board, but Roderick won. That's actually a very common game state in this game. Once somebody generates garbage, it's pretty much existing for the entire rest of the game. It's just a matter of which player has that garbage.
Okay.
Yeah, unless you get really small joins, like small joins of 1 or 2, I think are the only things that remove garbage from the system.
3 will do it as well.
I see. Wow.
4 will send garbage, but 1, 2s or 3 joins won't. But
That's pretty rough.
Like, you basically never want to clear those anyways because it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Right, we're heading into the mid game. Lots of.
Oh, Doomstruck, not quite.
Doomstruck does not have enough defense.
Another point for Roderick.
So, the game structure for this game is that you get 5 minutes to get as many victories as you can over your opponent. For some bizarre reason, the developers decided that there would be a tie. Like, you can absolutely tie in this game, and we'll just have you replay it.
But that's what I love about the design, because so much about this game feels so arbitrary. But if there's anything the designers were actually thinking about, it was, we're going to take your money, and you're not going to play that long.
No.
So garbage never goes away, and matches are capped at 5 minutes.
Yeah, this game said you're here for a good time, not for a long time.
But is it a good time? Because right now I am watching this and I'm just seeing things happen. And I'm like, okay, what? So like, I'm trying to think of it like as a Tetris, and I think that's incorrect.
It's not
No, it's a fighting game.
It's honestly not that wrong of a comparison. You are drawing lines. It's just not lines from across one end of the board to the other. It's from one edge of the playfield to another. So that's how the
Or even back to the same edge.
Yep. Yeah, you could make a ring as well.
Okay.
Roderick's set up for a Sen-Know here,
but we don't see it. I hope we see Sen-Know tennis at some point tonight.
Yes.
Oh, and they just ping pong back and forth.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
Actually, can
Sen-Know tennis is dangerous because if you clear your whole board, that means you're about to accept the whole board's worth of damage.
Well, yeah. Like I said, that garbage is never going away.
I just noticed the clock is like a little not visible, so it's a little hard to tell. Once you get a point over your opponent, the texture of the game changes a little bit. Like, the player who won the point does not have to attack. Like, they could just sort of chill if they want to. But Roderick clearly invested in doing a little bit of chaining.
Yeah, Roderick just going really strong with the defensive builds.
Well, there's just no reason for him, once he's ahead in score, you know, might as well draw it out a little bit.
There's not much of a incentive to go on the offensive.
No.
Are you suggesting that Roderick is the type of person who might run out the clock?
He might timer scam. He might do a little bit of timer scamming.
my timer scan is insane in a game like this. What?
Oh my god,
I
incredible.
came into this game blind. I was told not to do research on this, and I am so lost. But everything that was happening made a bit like you. I was definitely watching Puyo, and then also a bit of Tetris, and I'm like, okay, I still don't understand, but I see the damage that is being dealt right now, and
Mhm.
I'm
making
messing with this game.
Doomstruck says was making ramen and ran in 2 minutes late. Is that
Is
true?
ramen one of the builds in this game? Because that
Yeah.
sounds like a thing that would exist.
Incredible. Our next stream match is gonna be between Deca and Nightshine. I don't think Deca's played this before, but I don't think you've gone terribly deep in this game, right, Deca?
I messed around with just chain builds just to see what you could fit on the board, but I have anything I've learned has been on the fly.
Yep.
God, the aesthetics of this game are something else.
It's very different. It's actually really refreshing for me to play a game that looks and sounds like this, because I'm so used to this is
like cutesy, extremely round, flat, cell shaded, whatever. Yeah.
I mean, like, this is one of the approved puzzle aesthetics. You know what I mean? Like, puzzle games are either like Whittle Baby, Rainbow Adventure, or it's Welcome to the Block Zone. Wow. And like, those are the two kinds of puzzle games you get.
What are the different settings? I don't remember.
Just on the far left here.
Yeah, okay. Far left is fine.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what level set do you want to use, and the left is like the slower ones, but you could make it faster or have more difficult pieces by picking the more advanced level sets.
Okay, buttons aren't working.
That's a weird thing about this that other puzzle games don't really do. Like, every level, it's kind of like a stage, right?
Yeah. They're remaking.
They're remaking. Okay, like the gravity level 8 is in the beginner level set, I'm pretty sure. And that one, like, if it's not 1G gravity, it's got to be pretty close. Those pieces are really coming down.
Yeah, for sure.
So is it like also in Tetris where like the longer you go, the pieces they drop faster, or is it like a
No, it varies.
It does vary. It does go up and down.
Varies.
You see how there's like a level marker?
Yeah.
As you increase in level, are we remaking a third time?
Yeah, I think Nightshine looks like their controllers are having issues. I'm sure third time's the charm.
Now, you know what? While they're making this, you guys can explain what you guys have signed me up for. Well, you guys are already explaining it. So actively, it varies. So like level to level, or randomly during a match, does it just go, I feel slow today. I'm not trying to do this.
It chooses a random level, 0, 4, or 8. Actually, there might be a level 2, right? And each of those starting levels has a different gravity and a different piece set. And during a match, you're going to increase or decrease your level, or only increase your level based on pieces placed, ? So you can go up in gravity. There are, I want to say level 4 to 5 is slower. It's kind of all over the place.
Somebody else for stream match. He's having problems.
He needs to restart.
He needs to restart his computers. Yeah.
I'm gonna open up Kanito v Notester first. And if Masa wants to call somebody else, I don't care. She'll get in touch. Oh, Kanito's doing the thing. Yep. There's the thing. They said the name of the movie.
Roll credit.
Sen-Know.
Oh, we got the tennis. Okay, the game is officially real. Yep. Oh no, Kanito's locked
got too
out.
greedy. Because if Kanito moved for the board clear, then the top row would be umbrella. So the next clear is not going to be a Sen-Know. So Kanito's trying to Sen-Know max that exchange, which is fine if the right pieces come out. But that's not what we saw.
Okay, Kanito just going for a quick defensive build here, a quick offensive build here, stacking up some lines at the start.
Kanito's forcing the mid game.
This is more than mid game. This is lethal.
Oh boy, how do you come back from this?
You die.
You don't.
Yeah, don't.
But if one player forgets to hold up, the person who wins and
if you forget to, it turns into a pull the trigger and then die last sort of scenario.
Which have people explained up dash to Eddie? I think he might need a little.
Eddie.
Or Eggy. Sorry, my brain is bad.
No, you're fine. You're fine. But yes, no one has explained up.
Yep. I love the fact that you can hold up in this game. It's incredibly funny. Why is it like that?
I don't know. I think it should be a standard feature of puzzle games. What else are they using up for? Nothing good.
You're right. In the game where the blocks fall or anything, up should be a direction. Why don't they use it more?
I feel like you're.
What is Kanito doing? Come
sharing,
on now.
He's just having a little funny. It's actually really good. He might be setting up for a ring soon. No way!
My God.
No way!
Oh my God.
Whatever.
As if he gets away with that. Come on.
No! Oh.
I don't know why Kanito placed a single piece there.
What a maneuver. Hucking the garbage into the gap underneath the umbrella is such a funny maneuver.
Sometimes, we just got a ball.
Yeah, Kanito going with a very powerful defensive build here.
Yeah, once you get ahead, you're just you know what? Take my ball, go home.
All of these left-facing elbows will make clears before the middle horizontal lines have to get cashed in. So you get a lot of value out of those pieces.
Oh, my goodness. So putting those elbows on the right though actively what does that do? It just defends trash?
Yeah. So what Kanito is doing is he's building a defensive build on the left side of his board, and then on the right side of his board he does Ikokeshi chains, which are invalid links that the game probably said you shouldn't be able to do but lets you do anyway. But those, they just count as chains, so they send a bunch of garbage. And then so the game plan for Kanito is build up an extremely strong defensive build that is probably more defensive than your opponent's build, and then make a really short offensive chain that will activate your opponent's board. And then once the garbage starts ping-ponging back and forth, because Kanito's board has more defense than his opponent's, he will simply outlive them.
Makes sense.
Oh, we love those bees. This game has some of the loudest bees.
It's an offensive game.
True. It's offensive to my senses.
To get your senses. Yeah.
It attacks you in and then out of the game. Man, seems like my type of game.
Alrighty. We're going to
multi-layered assault on your the audio. It truly makes great use of the audio-visual medium, is all I'll say.
Yeah, definitely. It's ugly, it's loud, it's repetitive, it's hypnotic, it's loud for sure.
It's loud. Yeah.
Like, it's just all of the stuff. Oh, the screen shake is so cool. Yeah.
One of my favorite aspects of this game is that the screen shakes, and the longer your chain goes, the more it shakes. There is no limit to this. If you manage to make a 20 chain, the screen is like actually shaking like halfway off the board is shaking halfway off the screen.
Dude, rest in peace.
It's so funny.
Imagine you having motion sickness and the game's just like, well, that's a part of the game now.
Incredible.
All right, Nightshine sending me a challenge. Let's see if we're ready to rumble.
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right. The more I watch it, the more I understand. But I will state though, the more I get lost. It's like a cornfield. You're like, all right,
yeah,
I'm going through it. I'm realizing it. I'm figuring out the patterns. But then the more I go into it as I figure it out, the more the game throws something new at me. Like there's different chains.
When
I don't know what they're named.
Whenever anyone learns this game, you have to go through like a few notebook pages of just like the most unhinged diagrams. Like, I have absolutely trashed a few pages just being like, what do I do here? Like, how does this work? What if I did this? Just because, like, the ways in which you can attack and defend are completely unlike any other game.
Like, I think I understand, like, Senna is actively... Like, the Senna is when the full, like, actually, I don't know what a Senna is. The straight up, I've seen it happen. I didn't know how it got set up. But it looks like a full board clear, right?
A Sen-Know is, so the goal of the game is to make rings. Or at least that's what it says on the box. So if you make a full ring that is completely full, like you fill the entire board and the outside is a ring, such that all of the garbage in the middle is self-contained, you get a Sen-Know.
Okay.
This is the easiest way to do this is to have like one horizontal piece and receive an entire board of garbage.
Okay,
because then the whole because that's like just the easiest way to do it. Or if you're like all the center columns are full and you're just discarding vertical lines in like the left column or something, then when you receive garbage, if your whole board fills up, it'll count as a ring.
Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. That makes more sense now. I get it. I'm learning knowledge.
Trying to actively build a Sen-Know from an empty board is like purely based on luck, because you have to just get the right pieces at the right time at the end.
Okay, and then like more because new guy here. Are the pieces, do you guys get the same pieces or are they randomized for both people?
I believe both players get the same piece queue, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
I have no idea. Oh, they are? Okay, hell yeah.
Definitely.
Finally. Okay, we're good. We're good to go.
Hell yeah.
Well, I'm on the left now.
You mean the right?
Or the right, yeah, sorry.
Alright, Deca building a little bit of defense. Nightshine has 2 trigger pieces in column 6, which is kind of funny. Oh, I see. This is the there's the CT cannon build. Or it's the time tower. It's one where you sort of build an Ikokeshi that terminates with garbage. Like if you have garbage in column 5, the chain will continue, and if garbage isn't there, then your chain stops, which is pretty helpful. One of the issues with like repeatedly Ikokeshi chaining is that you'll get like locked in, and then you'll generate too much damage, and then you'll die, and then you will be very sad. Ooh, I don't know what Nightshine's plan is. He's currently locked out of his stuff on the right-hand side of the board. We'll see how this goes out. He does have a lot of defense. He does have some options here. Deka actually has a Sen-Know setup on board.
I don't think it's going to give me one, though.
Yeah, with his chaining, it may be difficult for you to get to it. And now that you're left to your center column, I don't know that you're going to get to it at all, actually.
Oh, I forgot to hold up.
That's how they get you.
How did you forget to hold up? It's not like it's not in every game of dropping blocks. Ah!
That's not really a thing, is it?
It's not. It's really funny to think about it that up exists in this game, and no other game is just like, yeah, you can't hold up. Let's not do that. I would definitely forget to hold up every single time, and then I'd lose every single time. I know it.
All right, Deka does have now with this horizontal piece on top of the elbow macaroni. He should have a Sen-Know, but his opponent does have to feed him like a humongous grip of damage, which does not look like it's going to happen now. So it's now on Deka to find a way into Nightshine's defenses. This umbrella is super annoying for Nightshine. Okay, Deka is starting to build a Ikokeshi chain. He certainly has the trigger piece. Nightshine doing some incidental clearing. He does have an R bracket in the wrong place. Ooh. They're getting a little confused. The gravity is actually starting to throw Nightshine a little bit.
There is so much going on Nightshine's board. I have no idea what this is supposed to do.
Well, Nightshine has increased to level 5, so I think the gravity has slowed down a little bit. I don't know what his plan is, but I also don't know what Deka's thinking about. Yeah.
I lost the plot forever ago.
Okay, we're out of here. It's fine.
Yeah, there is no coming back from that. So I just
the plot was lost. Back to the storyboard. We're gonna draw up something different.
All right, now Nightshine is 2 up. Pretty safe to just continue stalling.
I think it's unfortunately over for me.
With all these eye pieces, it's actually pretty difficult for you to mount an offense here.
I'm not getting anything that lets me do anything interesting.
And with less than 60 seconds remaining, well, okay.
Not enough garbage in the system.
No.
I needed some of these teas earlier.
Ooh, wait. Wow, this is just gonna eat all the garbage.
Yeah, as long as Nightshine doesn't like send a screen full of garbage, like Deka's not gonna find the Sen-Know.
And once we get down under 10 seconds, the game will stop giving you new rounds.
Oh.
It don't matter. None of this matters.
We're gonna press that. Is it 10? Because I saw a 9 on the clock. Yeah.
Oh, I guess you have to wait for the sign to scroll off.
no.
Yeah.
I didn't know that the timer was going to carry over. I was like, yes, another win or another attempt. That's crazy.
Incredible.
I mean, good luck in 9 seconds doing anything, but yes.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to full throttle. You just got to go.
Alrighty, Masa is no longer in game. So, should have some more match calls coming out soon. What if I look at the bracket? What if I cast my eyeballs? Oh, I see. Yeah. That's not bad routing. That's just a technical issue.
Yo, we have a Korean Sen-Know player in bracket? That's incredible.
Yeah. Yeah, Henry.
Mm-hmm.
Henry Brothers. So up next we have Kanito v. Roderick. Roderick, fairly strong player. Wow, Roderick 4-0'd UCT? That's wild.
Sleeper agent? Secret sniper?
Maybe.
Secret sniper?
I was thinking of words.
I assume that Roderick does have a little bit of like chaining know-how that he's like developed. That might also, there are like some sort of like RPS like relationships among the various builds where like a fast build will sometimes beat a mid-range build, but like a mid-range build might be able to go into extended rings that beat a truly defensive build. We don't know how real that is. The consensus a while ago was that it's not real. But you know, who knows? We're actually in winners round 3. We're in winner semis.
Yeah, I believe the match has already started.
Yeah.
And Hot Rod currently was doing a chain.
Roderick's board is definitely a little more organized, I feel. Kanito not having like a line where there's no pieces is a little awkward defensively. Okay, he's managed to make a ring. It does open him up a little bit.
The big difference between the two boards is Kanito's board is set up to not clear all in one go. And Roderick's was. So Kanito had more stall in his build.
Both players building a humongous wall of stall here. I think chain potential. Roderick does have... If Kanito does something really foolish, Roderick does have a Sen-Know, but like, I don't think Kanito is capable of sending that. Wait, I take it all back? Oh yeah, here it is.
They both get it.
And now we're both holding up. Can there be a draw?
Incredible.
Roderick put his piece down first. That's so sad.
Man, this game never ceases to amaze. I don't think I've seen that particular like lose condition before.
Yeah.
That was like really close.
Alright, so Kanito is not going to start chaining until all of his stall in column 2 is eaten. But with this umbrella in column 2, it's like a little uncool, a little scary. Would probably love to draw, either finish tucking these pieces in here, yeah. kill the umbrella. Now what's the plan? Oh, continue building stall? We love building stall. Yeah, with a solid advantage.
I mean, 1 point advantage is pretty good.
Yeah.
The time is more than half depleted.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, he's got 120 seconds. Roderick has that amount of time to... Oh, this horizontal in column 1 for Roderick is so scary. He has to place enough pieces now that that's deleted. Or he has to find a way to get the pieces to fall. Okay. I'm a little scared. What's the plan? That piece falling in column 2 is really... In column 5 is really gnarly. Oh. Kanito does not have to give up any advantage here. Oh, Roderick's at level 9. That's why it's moving so fast. Oh, he's found Updas. Updas is pretty good. The stall in column 6 is blocking the chain from firing. But the ball is in Roderick's court. Like, he has to act. Roderick waiting for more damage. It's not going to come. There's 60 seconds on that clock. Like, Kanito can stall a long time here. Okay, big join. I sort of wonder if... Okay, big attack.
I don't know about this. There's all the damage is there. Roderick needs to somehow build enough defense to survive the pushback. And
I don't know that these vertical things in column 6 are going to do it, but...
No, because 1 and 6 are both going to clear at once. You know what I mean?
No way! Wait a minute! What?
The dirty Sen-Know clears itself.
Oh my god, and Kanito's going to live on the timeout because it just took too long. This game's so funny. This game's just the best.
Dude, what did I just watch?
What a robbery, you know? Oh my god. Kanito with the 2-0. Respecting the clock. Man. Oh, brother. That's so funny. Oh, I love it. Alright, it's gonna be me versus Nightshine. Let's get in it.
You said you and Nightshine? Oh boy. Oh, never mind. My worries have been taken away. I thought Nightshine was commentating too. I was like, wait a second.
No.
But I got mixed up. That's my fault. Getting mixed up is my specialty.
I'm waiting on a few more eyeballs. I was waiting on a few more eyeballs. Okay, I got 2s. That's probably fine.
It is a healthy quantity of eyeballs, it's true.
Yes.
Well, now that we're at 3, how do you feel now?
Sometimes you just gotta open your third eye, you know? Everyone can do it. Alright. Here's the start. I'm still very lost, so maybe actively I get explanations for why the cool things happen. Okay. So, what is Nightshine gonna do with this board here? Because I actively feel like this is a bad position? Question mark?
Well, okay. So Nightshine can clear this umbrella right side, right? Which this will do. Oh, okay. So Nightshine did have a setup that would result in a Sen-Know if rats attacked, which is a pretty strong board position. But they opted just to go for a clear.
Okay.
Which is valid. You know, I don't know how this is going to resolve. And it looks like Rats has an ugly board position. Okay, this garbage is just kind of flying back and forth. Both players are just kind of like flirting with each other here. Like nobody's going for that kill damage.
Well, in a game where like trash is sent in a weird way, I don't know. I think I'd be flirting with my opponent on that aspect too. I don't want to start damage and then lose because I started damage. This game definitely feels like you have to pay attention, like, to the other person's board.
Oh
like,
no, Nightshine could have built a Sen-Know.
Nightshine should have rotated that one more time.
Yeah. Because you can place a piece so that after you accept garbage, it does a Sen-Know. That's like if that's possible, it's almost certainly the move you want to do in that moment.
Okay.
So if you put like the L piece as an L in the bottom left corner and then accept a screen full of garbage, it just kind of clears itself.
Oh yeah, because you can only have so many pieces, right?
Well, like the whole screen would get filled, and the outer edge is red when the garbage falls. So if you just have one real piece, your little corner piece, everything else just clears. Okay, Nightshine does have some unclearable state stuff. That is always pretty awkward in Sen-Know. You'll notice like the pulsating red. Yeah, so that will like that's straight up impossible to clear. But so the game designers were like, okay, we should make this not kill you just because of one misdrop. So those pieces that are unclearable, eventually they pop, but you have to drop a bunch of pieces before they self-clear. I think if it's a 1 unit blocked piece, it takes like 9 drops or something before it self-clears. I forget what it is, but if it's 2 or more, it's like this really large number of pieces. 32 Masa thinks. Okay, a pretty, all things considered, a pretty defensive series between these two players. Now, Rats is ahead, so Rats doesn't have any incentive to be particularly aggressive now.
Rats going for a Sen-Know setup here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because after you win like the first couple of rounds, really, is there any reason to be aggressive again?
No, not really.
It's fun?
It's fun, yeah.
You know what? Fair, it is fun. What if you win another round? It'll really solidify that W.
Okay, Rats is now going to go for the Sen-Know, with the L is an L in the bottom left corner, just like I said prophetically a moment ago. Rats hoping for a little more garbage coming in, but it was enough. Okay, it was hard to read the garbage queue. Oh, no, Rats, what are you doing? What? You knew it wasn't a full board? How?
Well, that's just Jesus. That was kind of mean, right? That was kind of mean.
Rat's just kind of chilling now.
Rat's getting auto-comboed by the decaying pieces.
Like, Rats is probably holding up right now, and as long as she doesn't let go of up, she's won.
Yeah. Even if Rats held down, she would win at this point. 2 games up.
Alrighty, GG's. Thanks for playing.
That was a cool set.
It was fun. I enjoyed it.
I got to see the name of the game 3 times. It's actually crazy.
Alrighty. Up next we have. Sorry, I got spooked by fake Roderick. I'm just like, wait a second. He's in a different round. Like, he should not. Like, oh, right.
That's the mix-up the whole time.
That is the mix-up.
I've got 2 eyeballs. Is that good?
That's great.
Excellent. Yeah. Okay.
You're on stream, so
yeah, that's
viewers can see you. Within you, there are 2 Rodericks. One of them is timer scamming you, and the other one is rushing you down.
The question is, which one would you want to have to deal with?
Ooh, CT going for early. This is actually... Oh, it's enough damage to actually start mid-game? Wow.
So, what is mid-game?
So mid-game is the portion of the game where players are not able to have a whole lot of stall on the board, but there's a lot of garbage on the playfield. And the reason why mid-game is so significant is that it's very difficult. It may be very difficult for one player to predictably kill the other one without dying to the amount of material that's on the board.
Yeah, like building a Sen-Know carries the inherent risk of you have to fill your whole board and you won't have any defense left after it's done.
So it's not uncommon for people in mid-game, if they have only half a board, to start working towards, start working like a big ring rather than a Sen-Know, per se. Oh, CT! Okay.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Okay. Oh, he's managed to lock Note out. Oh my god. My blood pressure.
Crazy save, actually. Now that I understand the game and now I just saw what happened, Color D living up to the name, actively stealing that back. What was that?
All right, CT now going into deep stall territory here. I actually don't like the internal chaining as a form of stall. Oh, he's gonna try and... How does this work in the right-hand side? I actually don't know.
I think as he receives garbage, everything that's a line piece is just gonna go at once. Like, oh no, I guess not. I guess depending on where he received the garbage, it eats different amounts of pieces. Okay, this is the garbage ping pong I'm familiar with.
CT's actually alive here, though. So if Note sends another full board, CT does get a ring. Oh, no, he's... Wait! Oh my god. With the umbrella in column 1, I thought CT was actually dead, but... just barely alive. Umbrellas are scary. Like, you're just kind of chilling. And then a stray umbrella shows up, and you're like, oh, that completely changes what my board means.
Alright, I gotta go play Sam's show. I'll be back later.
Alrighty, good luck.
Yeah, no, from what I'm seeing, you can make the umbrella work, but like I still don't understand how it works. Like in a weird way, but like I could see like the vision whenever I do see the umbrella set, and I'm like, okay. But I definitely know 100%. And I'll say it every single time. I'm not getting out of any trash sent to me in this game. This is a lot.
All right. Note, really struggling against the stall. Has no obvious answer. This is sort of why you'll notice that like I'll often rush an Ikokeshi chain like really early. It's because I used to play into this style all of the time. And once your opponent gets a certain amount of stall, it's almost impossible to free them of it. So you have to attack early enough that you can force enough garbage on the board to force a mid game. Because otherwise they're just going to do this, right? TT can just like hold up and just be like, I'm playing the video game, like...
Because you just stack the same pieces on top, and then once you send the trash, it just clears itself, and you just kind of get to sit back. Yep. Just like how it's happening right now. Which is kind of cool when I think about it.
Yeah.
Like, geez.
It's really unique. There's no other game I've ever played quite like it. Incredible.
We're stalling.
Oh, well, with 40 seconds on the clock and 3 victories, there's just no reason to even play.
I mean, to be honest, fair. I'd be stalling too.
He is, for the record, he is losing points for doing this. I want you to know that, like the game does acknowledge CT's lack of swag by doing this.
If only the game was built based off of points and not just the win.
CT! That's so funny! Were you thinking of doing the Sen-Know? Just like let Note send you a full board and then do a Sen-Know?
I was, but I was doing the rotation dash, and I should have let go earlier, so I knew I had to react to the rotation state. I did. The gravity was just faster than I could have sailed harder, is what I'm saying. I feel ashamed that I missed that.
Can't believe it. The BM. Yeah.
I saw the spin, and then all I saw was the block placement. I went, wait a second, wouldn't that do that?
Yeah.
Mean man. Mean man. I say you're mean for doing that, but actively, if I had the knowledge, I would have done it too. I'm like, what if? It's all about sending a message, and I'm going to send it.
We're gonna go back to winter semis. OBS is being funny. There she is. It's also Moss's birthday. We're playing the birthday game. Say happy birthday to Masa.
Happy birthday, Masa. Sen-Know is deeply tied to Masa's Puzzle Wednesday origin story.
Yeah. Do you know it off the top of your head?
We met Masa in the Sen-Know lobby.
That's incredible. I see. That's so funny.
As simple as walking up, bumping into each other, be like, "Oh, you're here too."
Lady.
Yeah. So I was playing Xerxian at Sen-Know, and Masa pops into the lobby, and then she has to do a double take because small world. We knew each other from Tetris Concept days in the TGM community. I think that part's probably less relevant. You meet someone random in the Sen-Know lobby, you're just automatically friends for life.
That's fair. That's reasonable.
Ooh, Rats gets the early Sen-Know. Masa flying too close to the sun.
Actively knew Rats was going for that, well, as I saw them just waiting for the piece, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, Sen-Know. Yeah, Masa. If folks haven't seen it, because this game is a pretty deep cut, but the Puzzle Wednesday community, as soon as people realized there was a video game here, we had a phase where we were quite actively playing this game, and part of that is Masa recorded a ton of matches people were playing against each other. So go check it out if you haven't seen it and you want to see a bunch of weird builds or even just the nascent meta developing. Masa's got a whole playlist that just goes through all of that. Rats with the accidental horizontal pipe.
Oh no.
If Masa sees this, like, this could be enough for Masa to win an exchange, as long as she doesn't leave herself too wide open or whatever. It looks like Masa's trying to bait a Sen-Know. But maybe not. Okay, not anymore. So, Masa, you gotta poke. Poke before the 9 pieces drop.
Oh my gosh. Alright. I thought it.
There you go.
Never, see, I thought they were going to send trash back and forth, but apparently not.
Yeah, well, it's what you learn to read, like, unclearable pieces. It's one of the early skills. It's not at all intuitive, but you pick it up really fast because one single misdrop can destroy the viability of your entire board. So Rats had accidentally blocked her column 1 with some unclearable pieces.
Okay.
And they were only single unit pieces, which means if you drop 9 pieces, they will burst and clear. So you don't necessarily die, but Masa found the damage to poke with before Rats could get 9 pieces out.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Dang, this game is kind of crazy.
There's nothing quite like it.
I've never seen anything like it actively. Oh, that's pretty. That's
beautiful. Round 4. I think Rats is up 1 game, but if Masa gets a point here, and there's enough time for one,
Masa's up a point.
Masa's up a point. Okay. What do I know? I'm just commentating.
I was pretty sure Masa was up a point, but then I was like, you know what? They're paying way more attention than I am. I have to lock in on one thing right now.
Listen, 5 minutes is a long period of time. I can't be expected to remember everything that happens over the course of 5 minutes.
You're right.
I'm curious what Rats' game plan is. Because she needs at least some aggression or she doesn't have a chance.
Maybe trying to wait for a little bit of trash that she can set back.
I see the vision. Rats was actually going for a ring.
Oh, okay.
Masa poked before the ring could be a little more constructed. Oh, is it Sen-Know? No, not enough damage. But now is there full screen? Okay, Rat's actually in a decent spot. Yeah, Rats, get the Sen-Know with the...
It doesn't count as a Sen-Know.
It doesn't?
It doesn't.
Oh, no.
It's not a complete ring.
But not even...
I was locked out. Inside? I was already locked out, yeah.
Rest in peace, yeah.
Okay, what do we got? 20 seconds on the clock. Time to run it out in style. I know people are attempting to play normally, much to my surprise.
Not everyone's like you, CT. They don't want to style on their opponent. Don't worry, CT. I want you to style on your opponents. Do next time, please.
I don't understand why they why the score counter works that way, where like the 3, the bigger number is always to the left, and so like the sides are not correctly.
Well, I mean, if you were to say what happened in like a tennis match, you would say it was XY.
Yeah, I guess.
So and so won XY, and I think that's kind of what they're going for. But no other game does that. Like you have a player on the left and a player on the right. So why would you like reset orientations?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's very strange, but
much like every decision in this game.
Yeah. Now I'm going to tell everybody a little bit about some upcoming events here at Puzzle Wednesday. This coming Wednesday, we have Rakujang, the Mahjong Ojige. This is a simple 1500 series game about playing Mahjong in a puzzle game. You draw dominoes of 2 different Mahjong tiles, dropping them into a playfield, and any valid Mahjong meld gets added to your hand. If you complete your hand minus the pair, then you're going to enter a little slot machine sequence, and your luck meter is going to determine whether or not your hand scores or not. This is a very, very funny, unusual game that I think you're really going to dig, because it's not just like, it has a bunch of intense chaining like Puyo, but it also has a little bit of random fun. If you top your opponent out with an attack, it actually doesn't win you the game. It just lets you take pieces off of their board. That way you can build a better Mahjong hand. It's a really unusual game, and I think you'll dig it. This one's on Duck Station. Get your PS1 emulator squared away. The following Wednesday, July 23rd, we have Yoshi's Cookie. This is a pretty unusual slidey puzzle. So if you've used a Rubik's Cube before, this is sort of like a flat 2-dimensional Rubik's Cube. You slide rows and columns, and they wrap around the faces of the cube. The objective is to draw lines of pieces across the board. Anytime you clear 2 or more lines at a time, you're going to get some Yoshi's Cookies. And when you create a line of cookies, you deal an attack based on the weather. So there's a little text prompt above your board that's going to say things like +3, -3, panic, or horse. And those things are all going to be for both you and your opponent. So you could -3 yourself, or you could +3 yourself. You have to play a little bit patient, waiting for good weather. But if you wait too long, then you give your opponent an advantage to come back in the quota race. It's a really unusual game. I think you'll dig it. It's on the NES, so I'll be playing on Fightcade. Following Wednesday, July 30th, we have Puzzle Star Sweep. This is it's not quite a panel game. You're shooting monominos into a playfield, but they're like capsule shaped, and they have clear pieces on the ends. And so the objective of the game is to create these extremely long active chains, because you can place pieces while the chain is resolving, in order to bury your opponent in pressure. And the unique capsule-shaped pieces means that it's very easy for you to create a board that's difficult to impossible to clear, which is really scary given that the pace of the gameplay is, as I could only describe it, totally manic. Like, it's a really fast-paced game, and I think you'll really enjoy it. Our final game for this segment is Hexion. This is Tetris for bees. You're going to be drawing lines of hexagons across the entire playfield. And anytime you clear a double or more, you're going to be sending garbage over to your opponent in the columns that you cleared, just like Tetris games of the era, like Block Seed. There's also a really unique abduction mechanic. So anytime you send over damage, if your opponent's in the spawn delay portion of their piece placement, then it will abduct their piece right off the board and snipe it. This is more annoying than useful. It's pretty difficult to time, but it is really funny because the pressure to make clears in this game is pretty dramatic. It's very difficult to downstack. There's more pieces than there are in Tetris, and they're more complicated. So it's very difficult to survive. I think you'll really dig this one. We do have more brackets for you available in our Discord, so make sure you hop on in there. We try to keep about 8 weeks worth of schedule on the schedule at any time. You can also check out our challenge.com/communities page /Puzzle Wednesday. Have a bit more there. That's all, folks. That's all I got for you. We're gonna head on back to the Sen-Know zone.
Rats all, folks, is godlike. Actively perfect.
It's actually not mine. It's from Cuphead, so I can't take credit for it. But
it fits so well.
I love using it. It's so funny. Alrighty, up next we have a losers round 3 game: Roderick versus Ardrox.
Right. Okay. So you said this is losers
Round 3.
Round 3. Okay. Now that I've seen a handful of people, right? Actually, I don't think I've seen Ardrox play.
Ardrox played for the first time yesterday, so what we're about to see is just how fast you can pick up this game.
Yes.
Oh boy.
This is not a difficult game, like in the slightest.
It looks crazy, but honestly, you only need to learn a relatively small vocabulary before you're actively having fun with it. Kind of like you teach someone rock, paper, scissors in a fighting game and they're already having fun. You know what I mean?
See, your issue. You said teaching someone a fighting game and having fun, those things cancel each other out.
Incredible. Ardrox going for early stall.
We were just copying each other there. It was a mirror for a second. I was like, wait, what?
It's so interesting to see someone whip out stall like this in the first game of a match. It's like, what are you defending yourself against? There is a lot of damage on the playfield.
Yeah, both players went heavy on aggressive, so I think however this resolves, someone's going to win or lose.
Yeah.
Now,
actually,
the game
looks like it might be Roderick, honestly.
No, Ardrox's going to win, I think. He's got so much stall, right?
Yeah.
Oh, but there's a Sen-Know in the mix.
That's so funny.
Roderick's stalling too much, though.
No, he's got it.
No, he knows. Oh my god. There's that much garbage in the system. Oh my god.
Jesus.
Oh, this game is so funny. It never gets old.
Okay. So, as far as players go, Roderick's already a bit, I would say, biased towards aggression. So, because the game doesn't super reward aggression. Not that it is unwelcome, but now that Roderick's behind a point, you know, I don't think we're going to see strong defense. I think aggression is going to come out even stronger.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that horizontal pipe on Roderick's board.
Yeah, this is a really gnarly umbrella to be stuck with.
I think he accepted a small amount of garbage and didn't see it drop, and then accidentally placed his pipe that way.
Don't make a ring. That's so funny. Actually, didn't clear the umbrella.
Oh my god. No, that's not gonna ring. It's not gonna ring. Okay.
Oh, Ardrox just needs to find... Oh god, it's free.
Okay.
All bets are off.
Actually stacked his way. You know, the pipe popped. Takes a good 9 pieces or whatever.
Sen-Know on board.
Oh my gosh. And then they Sen-Know to take it. Ardrox, no!
Okay, we got an interesting set here. Tied up 1-1. So we might even have our first draw in bracket, which is a weird thing. I don't think we've even really talked about it, but the game gives you 5 minutes and you play as much as you want during that time. But 5 minutes is like, I don't know. It could end 0-0. It could end 1-1. Who knows? And then the tie just is a tie. Nobody wins.
Watching Ardrox build the track screen ring was a little bit funny. But he does have this upturn pipe. I don't know what the plan is now.
The plan is to drop 9 pieces, I think.
Yeah.
Or is it connected to the other red, so it's one of the 32 drops? Yeah, it might be a 32 drop. No? Okay, no, it was 9. It's gone. Oh, our Drock's locked out.
Another. Every time I see it, I feel like it should clear, but it doesn't.
I love the hesitation of just like, am I dead? Like, what if I look at my board some more? Will it stop being dead?
90 seconds left. If Ardrox can find another point here, then the game is going to be in draw territory. We might have to replay. Ardrox going for a crazy ring build. It's very, very greedy. I don't know if Roderick is going to punish it or not. Roderick is not poking.
Yeah, I guess he's just going to let it rock, but...
Okay, I think Roderick had the poke, so I don't know if he had trouble reading the attack or whatever.
If you fill a small ring full of upturned vertical pipes, that can sometimes be an incredibly savage attack. Especially because like it could fall all the way down to the bottom of your board. This gold in column 1 for Ardrox is really okay. It's no longer gold, but
yeah, Ardrox has a bit of a rough thing. He keeps resetting the cooldown on his column 4 item block, and then he blocked a big one on the left. So
yeah, that one was a little rough.
Ardrox,
you know what,
reverse BM.
If we're gonna lose on our terms. Do it again, Ardrox. Let them know.
But considering, wait, that's 4-0?
Yep, Roderick won all of them.
I thought Ardrox got a point in there somewhere. I'm a fool.
Wait,
it's easy to get turned around. Roderick won.
It was Roderick, my fault.
Alrighty.
Ardrox and Roderick sound a little too similar to me, apparently.
Now, time for the commentary team kill. Me versus CT. We'll see how this goes. I don't know how many games of this I've actually taken from you, but...
Oh no, it's happened. No.
It's happened. Yeah, you gotta carry the match, my man.
I don't know if I wrote it. I gotta check my notes. No, wait. I don't know if I got enough.
You've got this, Eggy.
I don't know if I have enough practice. I didn't study for the test. All right.
Well, the pop quiz is here, so...
Well, I'm looking at it and actively, right? From what I've learned is that actively, defense is stacking a bunch of stuff on top of, like, a bunch of things that, like, you know, they don't connect, and waiting for a bunch of trash to send like that just to defend. That was pretty aggressive, actually, on Rats' part. Really. But to see how their CT is going to handle it actively, we're going to figure this one out. Because right now, I think he's looking... It looks like he's going to go for a Sen-Know right here. But unless, you know, Rats pokes and throws something at him. Okay, that was a really good clear on Rats' part to make it. Now does color... Nope, we get a full ring clear right there.
I'm silly. I'm very... I did not respect the umbrella.
I saw the damage set and I went, oh wait, what's gonna happen here? Now, does Color Thief set up nice defense, or does Color Thief go in to try to just style on rats here? Actively, it looks like he's going to go for defense, which is the correct play, obviously. We don't want to force anything. Unless we get a crazy Sen-Know! Oh, gee! Okay, the back and forth. Folks, I think we're getting a match right now, okay? It's very fun to watch Rats and Color Thief actively switch between offense and defense so quickly. Especially because, like, Rats in the beginning of the first round was super offensive there. And then Color was just like, we got it. And now we're back to 1-1. So let's see if the same game plan works. Unless this umbrella is like super rough actively, because that bottom right piece is a little weird. Oh yeah, that you're trying to waste pieces so you can clear the board. Okay, I can see. I understand. But Rat's definitely poking. I don't know really what's happening on the left side for Color, unless this is how he is sending trash over. Ooh. All right, a nice ring. Okay. I think Color Thief is definitely going to be capable of fixing this board state and actually coming back from this. But that umbrella, though, that Rats has, though, is enough for Color Thief to take it. Don't be silly, Rats don't play chess. What are you talking about? I'm watching this one play chess so many times in different puzzle games. Alright, we were sending a little bit of damage early just to make sure that Color can't just get away with a nice defensive build here. Because Rats did say earlier that they have played to the play style that Color Thief likes to play, which is getting kind of in the lead and kind of slowing the game down. So to send trash over to force Color to actively play the game is a good idea always. All right. We're back with the same umbrella that kind of took Rats out the last time.
But maybe.
No!
Jeez.
I was talking about it. That was my fault. I commentated as Kirster. My bad.
That's
My
okay.
bad. And of course, there's Color out here. I did, in fact, tell him to do it. I want to see it. The spin.
Spin.
Spin. Oh man, all in all though, that was a good match. I did like the back and forth that happened in the beginning there. That was actually pretty cool.
Back to spinning.
Back to spinning, bro. Oh man. Day one of watching this and learning this game, I think this is one of the most exciting puzzle games I've ever watched.
It's a lot of fun.
It's actually pretty sick.
It doesn't get enough respect. I don't know why it's so obscure. I've never seen a single Japanese person acknowledge its existence.
Dude, I've just learned that there's just some really good puzzle games that like actively, right? This are slept on, and it's kind of upsetting, especially like from a person who recently, like within the year, got into puzzle games like heavy. and it's just like, come on now. These are games that we should be bringing back for these kids of this generation. I want them to learn this way. This sounds so funny.
Incredible.
Oh man, I get a revenge match against Roderick.
All right. Okay. How's my commentary on that one? I tried my best. I did my homework as I was flipping
It
through
was
pages.
great. Thank you.
It was hype. I loved it.
I had chicken scratch and everything. I was trying. All right. So we got Kanito and Masa.
Which is crazy. So Kanito, I don't know how much we've explained Kanito's Sen-Know lore, but Kanito labbed this game ultra hard in a very different way. So Masa is like locked in a basement somewhere with 20 computer monitors all displaying different games of Sen-Know and just downloading it in her brain. That's Masa's origin story. Kanito labbed the single player. Kanito's, I think, done more than one max out of evolution mode, which is crazy. Like, that game is just ridiculous.
To be honest, sometimes that's all you need. Actively, as I play like Puzzle Bob a little bit more, I just go into single player and I'm like, yeah, clear the board the correct way against the haha funny cheating CPUs, and it kind of just makes sense.
Yeah, the max out is non-trivial, Mila. It's on YouTube, so
that's incredible.
We can link it at some point.
We were briefly competing in evolution mode caravans, and that is what prompted Kanito, I think, to start seriously considering grinding Sen-Know.
But big thanks to Kanito for showing up for bracket.
Yeah, it's very late there.
He's in Portugal, I believe.
Yeah.
So it at least it's a Friday night bracket, not a Wednesday night bracket, but it's still kind of rough.
Yeah, for sure.
No sleep, only Sen-Know.
I'm also deep on this defense.
Very interesting. Kanito's not dropping that many pieces. And it's not like he's slow. If he wanted to drop a lot of pieces, he would. So what's he doing? Like, you can only do so much with this many pipes. Is he trying to bait out a Sen-Know? I think that's what he's going for. Oh no, it chains. It's not a Sen-Know. Huh. But he was definitely doing some like insane garbage counting in his head while he was deciding what to do. Because if there were just 10 units of garbage extra in the system, you know, Kanito would just be dead.
Oh, that was actually a pretty good move. I thought they were going to cash in on the left there, Kanito, but moved it into, underneath the umbrella just to get the ring.
I think, okay, my read on Kanito, because I practiced a little bit before bracket with Kanito. Masa's playstyle is ultra defensive. Oh no!
Oh god!
I think what?
That's either a misdrop or Kanito was trying to set up center board pieces and thought he had more time before accepting garbage.
Oh man, that is a big rest. I thought that was supposed to work, but apparently I was incorrect.
But Masa's playstyle, I think, is the most turtle of everybody in the little community we've built around this game.
Yeah, for sure.
I think Kanito is on purpose, like playing four-dimensional chess, just not feeding the turtle because it never ends well.
No, you really have to rush turtles down if you want to actually have a chance of like catching them by surprise or punishing their stall with like a Sen-Know counter or something like that.
See, Kanito's build like would have reflected a Sen-Know, but Masa was so light on garbage that there was just nothing to reflect. Okay, but the stall there does give Kanito Sen-Know follow-up with another Sen-Know follow-up. And Kanito is guessing, nah, there's not enough garbage on Masa's side. He needs to take the Sen-Know. He gets an extra Sen-Know too. Okay.
On the board.
That's it.
But Masa's still ahead of point for my... Oh, no, it's round 3. They're 1-1. I see.
But I really like watching Kanito play. Because of time zones, we don't play super often with him. But I think he approaches the game a little bit differently, and it has the potential to shake up the meta.
Yep.
The fact that this game has such varied meta, like strong builds, but then obvious counters in hindsight, you know, at the time it's not obvious, I guess. It's so good. It's like if people played a bunch of Puyo and then they were actually chaining is not optimal. Like that's inconceivable. Huh.
Masa actually had a Sen-Know on board that we didn't get to see.
Imagine playing so well you don't even get to see the name of the game. How dare they?
True.
So with 70 seconds to the round, this is probably as aggressive as we're going to see Kanito get. He needs to score that point to even out the second count. But Masa went maximum defense, so you guys can see how this plays out.
With only 40 seconds on the clock, I actually feel like she doesn't even have to put a piece down. Just sort of chill.
At this point, no. She could decide to stop playing the video game.
But why would you stop? Well, you don't have to stop playing the video game.
True.
when your opponent gets to die.
The winning move is not to play. But this is good, though. If Kanito is a sicko like the rest of us, losing in bracket like this is only going to excite him and motivate him to climb up through losers.
Moss has actually found a Sen-Know setup I hadn't considered before. We haven't seen it resolved, but I think I understand it now. It actually does force garbage to drop. That's so fascinating. I need to see it now. So she puts an eyepiece into column 2 and then a bend column 3. So that way, when you have like the big stack of eyepieces in column 4, there's going to be a missing unit of garbage there. And the last eyepiece won't chain anymore. It'll force garbage to drop. And if it's a full board, then you'll get a Sen-Know.
Oh, I do apologize. I didn't read the rule set. Apparently, we've got first to 2
yes,
for top.
Sure. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're right,
So
actually.
Kanito immediately gets the run back.
The fat lady was not singing. We're running it back.
We're running it back.
The potential variance there is a little scary. Guaranteed 5 minutes versus, potentially 15. Okay, early advantage coming out to Kanito. This is interesting. 1 point might not be enough, but I would love to see what Masa looks like when she's scared into going to aggression mode.
Wow.
Maybe like
that's what I call aggression.
Oh, jeez.
It's not enough garbage in the system to kill anyone. It just forces a mid-game pretty early. Okay, Masa going through the ring, I do believe. Hopefully, Kanito is deafened or whatever.
Yeah.
Because, that is actually valuable information for Kanito to know.
Oh boy.
But even sending garbage is gonna attack the ring. But Kanito is ready to Sen-Know, potentially?
That's what it looks like, yeah.
No, he didn't quite set that up right. Oh, Masa gets the win. incredible. So Masa's early aggression did pay off there. That kind of, I feel not enough of us do that. And then the sort of game states that you reach with an early poke, we're much less familiar with. So it's easier to get someone caught off guard.
Yeah, for sure. Ooh. Wonder if that unit of garbage in column 2 is going to bite Masa here.
I mean, it's not that big a deal.
What is Kanino doing over there? What is that?
What is the state of the board? What? I look away for 5 seconds and the board state is crazy. What is that?
That's definitely a misplay. I don't know what the objective was, but it's a misplay. He had that like cul-de-sac piece very early on, so I don't know what he was hoping to do because he couldn't do a ring.
Is there any way to clean that up at all?
By placing
not
more
for
pieces,
your
but
action, but yeah, if you place 32 pieces, it will self-clear. Because it's blocked. Everything that's blocked will eventually self-clear.
Yeah.
You say yeah as if it's obvious, but that's just one of like the weirdo decisions the game designers made in this game.
Well, no, I said yeah because you said it. That I was like, I keep forgetting that if you put enough pieces down, it'll self-clear. It is not obvious because I bet you the game doesn't tell you that. Period. You're right, and that sounds miserable.
Yeah, exactly. It's the sort of thing where you're just like chilling out playing. You're like, I guess I'm dead. Well, maybe I won't give up, and then you somehow don't die.
funny ring.
But he seems to be living pretty well with this mess.
A lot of garbage coming to Kanito, though. He needs to very carefully not accept too much at once, or he's just shut out.
Ooh.
Yeah, there he goes.
Hate to see it.
32 pieces is a lot of pieces. So, in versus, it's extremely rare for one of those 32-piece self-clears to actually happen.
Yeah.
The 9-piece self-clears are a lot more realistic. In fact, we'll probably see one on Masa's board in column 3. Yeah, there it goes.
Huh.
Is this round 3?
This is round 3, from my understanding.
Ooh, spicy. Did I say the variance was from 5 minutes to 15?
Yeah.
I meant from 5 to 20. I would be shocked if either player died in the next 25 seconds.
Yeah, for sure.
There's just too much defense on board.
I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's round 3.
10 seconds left. Is there anything that could happen in 10 seconds here?
You could rotate a piece.
You're right.
Oh, the crowd is like, they think Moss is up a point.
Oh.
There it is. Okay. Okay, something tells me these two might fight each other again, though.
All
So,
right.
stay tuned.
We should probably give both winners a point if they tie. If I'm being honest.
In this game, yeah. It
Yeah.
could go on very long otherwise.
And then if you're in a tie after you hit the first to 2 cap, then you're just in sudden death. It's just whoever wins the first one. It's sort of hard to tell Masa like it's sort of hard for Masa to make that sort of executive decision when she's playing her match. Because like bias, but we're in losers semis. We're in losers final. Yeah, losers semis.
I was to say losers finals. What? That's
Only have a couple more matches to go. You're going to bed on time.
Yo, I was talking about getting 30 minutes of sleep. I'll just go to bed on time. Let's go.
We love going to bed on time.
Unless there's a reset, then you definitely know we're not going to bed.
All right, CT starting with stall.
As one does.
The first ingredient of any good CT build. I do like these T pieces for CT. You know, they will continue to do their job without self-clearing for quite some time.
Yeah, it feels like the T pieces are as versatile as they would be kind of in Tetris. I know I keep comparing it to Tetris, but that's the only thing I have to base it off of. But it just seems like you can use them anywhere. Especially like when in the beginning they stack them up on like the right or the left and they just kind of self-clear at the bottom. It feels like even with trash, it can just be cleared and it just kind of, it just makes sense to my brain.
Yep.
But I believe I did not see who took the first round there.
That was me.
Yep.
Yes. I mean, CT with the first round there. I was obviously paying attention. And back to the defense build. It just...
Well, now that he's
like,
up a point, you know, like, it's much easier for him to commit to something like this. Because, like, what is his opponent going to do? Like, run into his stall? Like, it's great.
It is a very good, like... It's a good thing, actively, especially when you start off with defense and it works and you just kind of don't have to change the game plan. It's nice to not have to think about it too much. And then you just get to wait out the time.
Yeah, CT is totally given up on when playing normally. I feel like he was just waiting as long as possible. And he's already run the numbers. He's already crunched them all. He's just like, I probably have more stall, so...
You have to play my game, buddy. It's so satisfying, though, to see it, like, rain down and then it clears based off of all that, like, building you're doing in the beginning. This is just a satisfying game. It is another satisfying thing, CT being up another point. We're seeing more stall, baby!
Fantastic. Now CT, I feel like, can just sort of chill. Like, he doesn't have to... He probably doesn't even have to build this Ikokeshi chain if he didn't want to. But I feel like...
The better safe than sorry, right?
Yeah, well, I feel like the amount of time it takes to chain it is part of his strategy. Hopefully with his opponent's self-damage eating up some time, DT can just sort of sit here and tank as much damage as he wants. Until that garbage landed in column 5, now where the fireworks are being forced to go off. Roderick does have a Sen-Know set up. He is ready to hopefully defend, but... but he's one short. Wait, no, the bug! The bug doesn't work!
Oh my gosh.
But it doesn't matter, CT was umbrellaed.
His Sen-Know was dirty, so...
His Sen-Know was dirty. No. There's no dirty Sen-Knows here.
There are dirty Sen-Knows. That's a thing. So when you complete a Sen-Know, or any ring for that matter, the pieces that are inside of the ring get sent over to your opponent as garbage in their current rotation. So what you can do if you're, you know, hugely brained is you can create this like trap where your opponent sends you garbage, it completes a ring for you, and then you send them a bunch of vertical straight pieces in columns where they can't clear, and now they're basically dead on board. There was some speculation at one point that the meta was going to move in that direction, but it didn't quite pan out. It's a little too complicated and a little too slow and risky, so we just haven't seen it.
Oh no.
Looks like Roderick is very locked out. CT mostly a lock for losers finals. With 46 seconds on the clock, CT has calculated, I just don't have to play. I can just up dash. I can hold that rotation button, no problem. I'm gonna eat some of my fries while we watch this together.
Yes. I can go and let me open the bag of Doritos real quick. We're gaming right now.
Both players staring down a potential Sen-Know just for chuckles. Roderick does have a valid Sen-Know. If CT sends him a Sen-Know.
Oops. Oh boy.
That's so funny! If that cost him the match, that would be incredibly funny. It didn't, but it would be hilarious. CT, how dare you play with your food? You know?
Roderick is a man of taste. He can appreciate.
He can appreciate playing with the food a little bit. Incredible.
Oh God. So I guess that means I play Kanito, and in practice, I can't remember if I ever took a set off him.
Off Kanito?
Yeah, just right before bracket.
Oh, interesting. That's wild. Ardrock's asking, is it FT2 or FT1? It's FT1. We're only in winners, losers, final, and grand finals. Will we be FT2? Looks like they're in game, so I'm gonna hop over there.
Let's go. And because this is losers finals, right?
We are in losers finals.
That means we gotta press the
Now that Masa is not in match, I can ask her about a ruling on ties.
Nice.
Lady, go.
Let's get this game started. Kanito and CT. Now, will CT go for the defense again? Actively, I say yes.
Looks like a very similar build.
Like, will the fighting player block? Yes, they will block.
Question. See, you can ask me that question. I don't block. So, truth be told, will they? No. All right. Now we got the damage back and forth with the umbrella. Oh, well, the umbrella got cleared.
Ooh. Kanito with this umbrella. He's only gonna get a ring when he receives all this. Yep. It doesn't even clear.
It's a good game.
I thought that a unit of garbage would be. I didn't know he was umbrellaed in column 2. I thought it was only in 3 through 4, 3 through 5. I thought for sure Kanito was alive.
I thought so too, but sometimes, you know, you can be wrong. You gotta be just wrong.
Kanito all in on this stall. I don't know. It seems dangerous when your opponent's up a point. GG does not have to swing.
Well, now that you have like an extra round and it's not just whoever wins the match, maybe you can play around with the idea. Maybe see what you want to do to like figure out to get around the defense. So, you know, you kind of just get to play with that. That's at least my thinking for it.
All right, Kanito almost has burnt through most of his stall. Only has the central chaining spire left, which is kind of a scary position to be in. He could potentially start building a ring, but has decided to opt out of it. Doing some internal chaining. Do it again.
Oh boy. The question is, is Color Thief going to live?
Oh,
Is he
easy.
gonna live?
Easy. He's got all that. He's got the centerboard stall still. To say nothing of his column 6 stall.
You're right. You're right. The pre-planning he did for that defense was insane. It's like it's his game plan or anything. It's like CT is like a recipe in a cookbook. You just follow the instructions, they just work. It'll make the thing every single time, most times at least.
CT going for more internal chaining in column 4. Which is kind of interesting. I thought that he was going to drop it into column 3. Okay, Kanito. Certainly in the position to score a Sen-Know here. Yeah, just do it.
Yeah.
I don't care. Whatever, man.
But CT, its defense, just being able to kind of handle that. This is Sen-Know, though.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
Oh my god, another Sen-Know back throw. Oh my goodness.
Incredible. So good.
Dude, this game is sick. I'll say it. No, we've been saying it, but like as of the first timer, I understand why you wanted me to come into this game blind. This game is sick.
No, it's a lot of fun. It also can be kind of cozy. Like, you're just kind of like, yeah, the pieces are kind of doing their thing. Like, I'm just watching, you know?
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. All right, CT dealing with that umbrella, but really actively while he's up these rounds. He doesn't really need to really worry about it.
He actually locked himself out of a Sen-Know. Now with this umbrella in columns 2 through 4. Kanito. Oh, the pipes were in the wrong orientation to clear at top board. There's no way for them to get all the way down in column 2 to the bottom of the board. And now up 2 points. DT can just spin.
You can't stop me in my spin move.
And Kanito is just going to build the attract ring over and over again. This is the one they teach you in the attract screen. They even have a little tooltip that shows up when you're about to make it.
Oh, word. All right. CT up 1. Now, will CT be able to do the same game plan again? Or has Kanito got the download and going to force CT to play the game?
Yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure what the adjustment is from Kanito, other than like more aggression. The early chain is definitely your friend. Like, you can definitely just go for it and just send it.
Yeah. It just feels like as soon as you see them start doing defense, you should just kind of be like, here's a block.
Yeah.
That start the chain to go down, and then you can start kind of using the damage that you sent that they're sending back against them. It just feels like the back and forth, at least, to stop that.
Mm-hmm.
Or you start your own defense, and then you kind of hope that your defense is better than them.
Yeah, for sure.
Just like, you know, sending a Sen-Know. Oh. Never mind. Maybe the Sen-Know was not the greatest plan there.
Yeah, the Sen-Know, while extremely cool, by definition, removes all your defense. Like, you simply can't, you literally can't have defense after sending a Sen-Know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's the name of the movie. It shouldn't be a bad move. It's not a bad move. It's just highly committal. It's the spinning pile driver of puzzle games.
No, that's actually a funny way to think about it. I wasn't even thinking about it like that. Jesus.
Ooh, CT, this umbrella. Okay, he just manages to wriggle his way out of it. This is very close. Kanito superficially looks like he's got a little more stall, but
I think he does.
oh, does he have one more point of stall than you? No, he doesn't. You're tied. But you pressed your piece down earlier before the chain started. Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't matter. That's so brutal.
It's not 1-1, is it? Yeah, it's 1-1. Okay.
All right, CT setting up for the aggression. Not a whole lot of elbow stall from Kanito. I don't know how he plans on weathering an attack from CT.
Starting his attack early, maybe. That's what we are seeing right now.
CT wisely putting his piece down. He narrowly avoided an umbrella in column 6 by doing that. The dirty Sen-Know from Kanito, putting the straight piece into column 1, locking CT out.
Oh boy.
So now we're 2-1 in Kanito's favor.
So it seems that now Color Thief might actually have to play a little aggressive here? Or is Kanito just going to... I guess he's also probably going to set up to be a little defense too.
It's interesting that CT's building the same build. Sure. Oh, he's actually abandoned building as much stall as he could. And now he's sending it. This umbrella for Kanito is actually death.
Yeah.
Wow, taste it.
We are going 2-2. This is a back and forth, folks. Kanito is definitely trying his hardest to keep his tournament life going right here.
How much time is left? There is 78 seconds.
Yeah. Which is, to be honest, enough time actively to see what I think, at least, for one of them to break away. Now, depending on who breaks away, it means we get another match and or we go to Grands. But
yeah, I don't know how Masa's gonna rule if there's a tie here. If they both get a point, then CT would end the match 2-1. But it's not my bracket, it's hers, so. Oh, CT looks very poised to get a point here. Wow. Wait, the double Sen-Know? Oh, Kanito's so smart. Unless he's not smart. No way.
No. I saw the double Sen-Know and I was like, that's good. But like, what about all the stuff that he's not sending right now? Into which he gets to stall.
Incredible.
See,
Perfect. No
dude.
notes.
That was a good losers final. Cadito actively fought all the way to the end, and have to give him props there. That was really, really good. And that moves Color Thief up to Grands against Masa, the birthday person. Yay.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, Masa. I love that set against Ganito. I think I only won because it's getting rather late for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have the advantage of a convenient time zone. This is like doping, but with time, which somehow seems appropriate for Sen-Know.
God dang.
I sort of have the opposite problem when it comes to TGM Bracky. It's always at 8 a.m. my time. I'm just like, I'm not getting up for that. I need my beauty sleep.
See, right? That's how I feel. Juicy is lucky that I love him and actively want to be here to commentate these crazy games. But if on Wednesdays, if the next day I didn't have work at like 3 in the afternoon, I definitely would not be here that often.
Yeah. Oop. Are you not? Do you want to? They're in game, Eggy.
Oh, what the heck?
Yep.
I went to go get my charger. Just 1 second.
No, I'm sorry.
It's all right. These lo-fi breakbeats are keeping me entertained.
Ooh, level 8.
Grand finals. Let's go.
The gravity in level 8 is pretty severe. However, we have learned that you can play it very easily if you want to by just holding up. But a special kind of up. See, Sen-Know is a little bit jank in the sense that it... CT is dead already?
We just speedrunning Grands right now?
Level 8 claims another. So there's no SOCD cleaning in Sen-Know, meaning that you can press both up and down simultaneously if your controller is mapped in that fashion. So that means that you can up dash and drop your piece at the same time, which lets you more or less ignore the gravity of higher levels. There's a number of Sen-Know players who do that, myself included. And it's a not insignificant advantage if you decide to adopt that playstyle. Masa sending over the poke, hoping to get the party started, but it's actually still bedtime. We're sleeping.
Oh.
We are turtling. Which...
He's getting away with it.
The ball is in CT's court. Like, he has to do something. I wonder if his strategy is to maybe time out Masa's stall, like internal stall. That is possible. She is about to lose some of it. If she clears this bottom row right now. Yeah. No, it was one too short. Actually, it's fine. It should be fine. It should be fine. The internal eye pieces should take care of it. The straight pieces. Okay. DT's got quite the build here, but his internal stall is about to time out and turn into gold blocks, which are useless for defense. We've both increased to level 5 from how many pieces we've placed.
This board state from both of them is so... It feels anxiety rising, like crazy actively.
This is really bad for CT. This situation is really untenable. But Masa might die to an umbrella. Oh, thank God. Okay, she lives. Big swing.
CT dies to the damage though.
That's why I haven't seen people play around like gold block timeout before. That's like wholly new to me. Literally never seen it before. Only on Puzzle Wednesday, folks.
You mean Puzzle Fridays? What are you talking
Puzzle
about?
Wednesday Friday mode grand finals. Okay. CT with the early aggression, looking to force a mid game. Masa, if she receives, okay, she cleared the umbrella, so she's alive.
It doesn't matter because the one piece, a bit of damage. Okay, up there too, Masa.
Okay. Masa building her trademark stall. CT, desperate to attack here. Needs to find any way back into this match. Any crack in Masa's armor you would love to take advantage of, but he has to find it first. Meanwhile, Masa's just gonna build stall on top of all this stuff. She will have to clear a bunch of stuff first.
Which is, to be honest, no issue for her. Actively, Masa just kind of gets to do that. Seeing how many rounds are up.
It could be really dicey right here. Like this moment. Oh, okay. CT doesn't have any stall left, though, so...
Jesus. And we still have 60 seconds left of this.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Masa's just gonna build her stall and... Like, she has no reason to push down here. But she will anyway.
It's all about sending a message, as I've stated before. What do you mean I can just win by doing nothing? That's not fun. Yo, good old Sen-Know.
Oh, it's a dirty Sen-Know. Masa's umbrella. Ooh. That horizontal piece in column 1 absolutely ruined Masa's day, but she's quite far ahead on the scoreboard from my understanding.
I will say, remember when I said there's no dirty Sen-Knows? I lied. Yeah. I take that back crazy.
They are unpredictable.
The dirty Sen-Know mechanic for that, to be honest.
Incredible finish. Thank you.
This is a video game.
What just happened there? Grand finals, could you become normal? Where'd you go? There you are.
Oh no. It's in all caps. This is a serious grand final right now.
Yeah, Mila's calling out the greatest gap in the stream so far. I mean, that's true. But when you're behind in this game, what are you gonna do? It's like a slippery slope.
Yeah, when you're behind even a single point, the desperation to claw back even a single point is pretty pronounced. Ooh, this umbrella in column 6 is very funny for Masa. Yeah, she's gonna clear it immediately. Just because it could be such a problem. She's got a little bit of centerboard stall, but like, both players have decided, you know what? I'm here to play the video game. Then over that Ikokeshi. Ooh. This is pretty spooky, yeah.
Color Thief up by 1. That was actually really good Sen-Know actively. All right, now the patented CT playing defensive.
No,
Actually, wait.
I was dancing left and it didn't even go to the wall. That sucked. That sucked so much.
Wow.
I
Go
saw
to
it,
round 3.
Jesus Christ. I saw it, I went, wait a second. And everything fell apart.
So for the record, CT does not play with up map to a button. That wouldn't have happened if he simply joined with the rest of us
I refuse.
in choosing a superior control scheme. Just do it. You're gonna lose grands because you won't do it.
See, right, I'm a man who actively thinks if it works and they got out of the way to grands, I mean, like, why would you change it at that point? But also, you're gonna lose grands. You should really fix it.
Okay. TT's attempting a ring, but Masa's not ready to punish. Masa looks like she might also attempt a ring, but like a funny one? No. Okay, ring interrupted. The pieces are no longer aligned. Masa's got a lot of stall here. An umbrella, she gets rid of it. CT's internal stall is mostly self-chaining. It's only in the fourth row where it'll force garbage to drop. Okay. All right, what's the strategy here? Masa's got a bunch of stall, hoping that CT will make a mistake of some kind. My understanding is that both players are currently tied. CT has made has made a decision. This is interesting. I guess he's looking at his internal chaining and has decided that these horizontal pipes will clear correctly, provided that his internal chain works. That is a little spooky.
Oh, this is not good.
This looks pretty bad.
You know, we can't say for sure right now. I'm just saying. I can say for sure now that
He looks super dead. He looks incredibly dead.
To give the benefit of that doubt and everything. I was like, oh, it should be okay.
That was a pretty cursed board, I'm not gonna lie.
My one day watching this, I saw that and I was like, that looks a little rough. But it's okay. We can come back from this. I believe in CT.
Oh, the Sen-Know? There's stall left on Moss's board, though.
Not enough.
So funny.
Oh,
wowzers. All right. Spin him if you got him. Oh, we're not? That's fine. Masa building the column 6 stall. Certainly worked out really well for her in this last match. The last round.
Yeah.
TT hoping he's gonna receive enough for a Sen-Know. Yep. She has enough stall to live? No way. It actually wasn't big enough?
I feel like right now, Masa doesn't even need to drop these blocks anymore. Just
no,
spin.
she doesn't. Well, well, well.
That was pretty awesome.
GG's. Thanks for playing.
That was a good match. I liked the attempt. I liked all that was made. The attempts that were made there. GG's Masa taking it all. Boy, oh boy, that was a game.
Thank you so much for playing. Happy birthday, Masa. I hope you enjoyed playing Sen-Know. Before we let you go, I do want to let you know all about our upcoming events here at Puzzle Wednesday. This coming Wednesday, July 16th, we have the Mahjong Ochige Rakujong. Players are going to be playing a little bit of Mahjong by making melds in their puzzle grid. After you complete a hand, Aniki decides your fate, whether or not your hand is going to score or not, or send you back to the board to play a bit more. If you top out your opponent, you do not win. You get to take pieces directly off their board or turn their entire board into garbage, which is very funny. The following Wednesday, July 23rd, we have Yoshi's Cookie. This is an NES puzzler. Imagine a Rubik's Cube that got flattened into the 2-dimension. You're going to be flipping the columns and the rows. The pieces wrap around the playfield. You're looking to create lines of cookies. The more cookies you clear, the more Yoshi's cookies you earn. And when you complete a line of Yoshi's cookies, then you will activate an attack that may hit yourself or your opponent, depending on the timing. The following Wednesday, we have July 30th. We have Star Sweep on the PlayStation. This game is poot. It's full of active chaining where you and your opponent are going to be puzzling as fast as you can in order to have huge chains crush your opponent with pressure. If you want to play a game a bit like Panel de Pawn, where you're like controlling a cursor to manipulate pieces, but you want the game to end on time, this is the game for you. This game's super lethal, very pacey, very fast, and I think you'll really dig it. August 6th, we have Hexion. This is Tetris for bees. All of the pieces are hexagons. You're trying to draw lines just like Tetris, and any double or greater sends over that many lines -1 over to your opponent. And also, if your opponent's locking a piece, you'll abduct their piece straight off the board. And there's also a laugh track, like a literal laugh track that plays when you do this. This game's a hoot. I think it's a blast. It's a little harder than Tetris in some ways because there are more pieces than there are in the normal 7 bag of Tetris pieces. But I think that gives it an exciting energy. Like, it's very fresh to me as a Tetris player relative to just playing like yet another Tetris. So I think you'll dig it. That's it for us. We're out of here. I hope you had fun here. I know I did. Thanks for playing, and congratulations Masa on first. Congratulations CT on second. And congratulations to our night owl, Kanito, who stayed up all night in order to come play Sen-Know here at Puzzle Wednesday. We'll see you next week on Wednesday. Good night.